What is up, theme park overload fans? It is Anthony here at Funland. It is in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and it is right on the boardwalk. I'll be taking you around the park on a little tour and a review on some of the rides. And at the end, stay tuned for off-ride footage of a few of the rides. So I'm starting off my tour next to the bumper cars. These are pretty fun attractions, and these run pretty well. Over here is an arcade, which are always good money makers. Over to the left is one of the best rides in the park, the Haunted Mansion. It usually gets a very long line, but the sad thing is it doesn't open until 6:30. I've ridden it a few times, and it is one of my favorite Haunted Mansion attractions. This one's actually pretty modern, unlike the one in Ocean City, Maryland, which is right down the street. That one's more of a classic haunted house. Over here to the left are the teacups. Over here is the Gravitron. And right next to it is a Super Flip, which are pretty unique flat rides. And then right there is the helicopter type flat ride for the kids. And that's a very unimpressive drop tower right there. Most of the rides here are geared towards the kids, but there are several pretty thrilling flat rides. Right in front of us is the Paratrooper, which are usually fun. This one also gets a pretty good line because the load times are just pretty bad. Back there is your typical Sea Dragon pirate ship ride. And over to our right is that pretty bad drop tower. And over there is a Music Express, just much smaller, so it's more kid friendly. Now we're going over to a truck ride, which just goes around in a circle, so pretty uneventful, but it's good for the kids, I guess. And right there is a very scary clown face for their jungle gym play area. Right there is the ticket booth. Ticket prices are pretty cheap here, plus we're in Delaware, so there's no tax. Right here is another kid ride, and back there is a kid swings. And right in front of us we have a rocket ship ride. It looks alright if you're like 5 years and under. To our left is a fire truck, very small kid ride. And most of this park is a kid park, but there are, like you saw, a few thrilling flat rides. Right over there was a Ferris wheel, again for the younger ones. Over here is a kiddie water ride. You don't get wet or anything, but again, it's good for the kids. Over here is the classic carousel. It's not as good as the one at Ocean City or anything, but it's still really nice. As we walk through a few arcade games, to our left is going to be a simulator ride. They just got it a few years ago, and it's pretty cool actually. I've only ridden it once, but I enjoyed my time on it. I think it's really cool how they have that, you can see the people that are riding it and what they're looking at. I just thought that was pretty neat. Right in front of us is again that carousel that we saw before. And I'd like to remind you that there is a few off-ride clips that I got of different rides around the park. You can just see them more up close. And that'll be after the closing, which I'm doing right now. Remember to follow us on Instagram at ThemePark OverLoad, and follow me on Instagram at Ride the Thrills. And subscribe to the YouTube channel.